Spurge here, and in this video we are going to break down the new REAX Logan Air Pants. These are going to be a 2 to 3 season warm weather riding pant. Think spring into the summer, into early fall. Probably not something you're going to be able to stretch into the coldest months of the year. So you are looking at a 4-way stretch construction. You are getting vents at the thigh, and you will be able to wear this comfortably throughout the warmer months. They're going after a very basic kind of clean cut design with this. I would call it a slim cut, but it's actually a little bit more of a straight leg to it. Slim through the thigh, and then again with a little bit more room down at the cuff to go over your riding boots. You can see Mr. McHugh on my left hand side is wearing this, and if you're looking within REAX's line, these are coming in around the $200 price point, and there's not really a step up or a step down. These are currently the only riding pants within the REAX lineup. McHugh on my left hand side is wearing them in a size 36, and if you're looking at REAX's size chart and you're looking at your waist measurement, Pat is 38.5 inches around the waist. According to the REAX size chart for their riding jeans, you would be in a size 38. So Pat's actually wearing these in a size 36. They fit him spot on. He's sized down one size based on what the size chart recommends. And typically Pat is wearing a 36 in his jeans. Sometimes he can even fit down to a 34, depending on where he's at in his workout regimen, but the 36s fit him spot on. And again, using REAX's size chart for their jeans, you would size down one size. Now we say that because REAX has had pants in their line that use alphanumeric sizing, small, medium, large, and this is going to use a typical jean size. So even though there's not any other riding pants in REAX's line, REAX does have a pretty wide variety of riding jeans, and that's where we're using this from a comparison standpoint. So let's start at the top and work our way through. The material on this is going to be a 4-way stretch with micro-ripstop. So if you look at it very closely, you can see the little lines for ripstop, but as long as you're 4 or 5 feet away, it just looks like a black pair of pants. The ripstop is great because if you do get a snag or a tear, it stops it from spreading. Starting at the waist and working your way down, you've got dual adjusters with Velcro on the side. So single snap closure, dual adjusters to fine tune exactly how the waist fits. And then the 4-way stretch makes it a very comfortable pair of riding pants. I love the slim svelte cut through the thigh all the way down, slash pockets on each side, and you can fit a cell phone. So Pat was able to put a cell phone in, sit down in the riding position, no issues. Dual cargo pockets on either side, and then there is a vent. Now the only real nitpick that we could find here is that the auto-locking zippers can sometimes be a bit difficult to use until you're in the riding position for the main thigh. They need to be kind of like pulled up. You can't just grab it and pull it straight down. It'll start to kind of like hold on you. So maybe some revisement around the YKK auto-locking zippers for the vents, but especially as we get down to the ankle on this. So at the knee, you are getting Axial's, I got it in my pocket here, you're getting Axial CE Level 2 AX2 Air armor. Flows a ton of air, but gives you CE Level 2 protection, very flexible. Some of the issues that I have had with REAX riding jeans in the past is that the armor doesn't sit, quite right in the knees, and you kind of have to adjust it. But we were really impressed with exactly how the armor is sitting in these. The pocket on the inside works really well, and you can access the pocket. I'm going to take this and just toss it off for the time being. You can access the pocket from the side. So Mr. McHugh, go ahead and face sideways for me, and you can reach in and take the armor out from the side part. So the nice thing about that is if you do want to take the armor out once you get to the office, maybe you're using these as your commuting pants, you can reach in, you can pull the knee armor out, and you can set it aside until it's ready to ride again. And then you just have a pair of pants that looks like a classy pair of black cargos that you can wear comfortably around the office all day. There are pockets for hip armor if you want to add that, but it doesn't come with hip armor as standard. So we were talking about the YKK auto-locking zippers a second ago. The place where it's really kind of hard is down at the bottom because you almost have to use 2 hands, hold the material down, and then hold the zipper straight out. So again, maybe just some revisement with the auto-locking zipper for future iterations. The one thing to note here is that it's not an overpant. We get these questions a lot. You want to put your pants on and then put your boots on. The opening is not going to be nearly wide enough to put the pants on over top of your boots, and it's not designed to do that. So just keep that in mind. McHugh, you can go ahead and face backwards for me. Very clean lines at the back. Little reflective with the REAX logo on the back pants here. You can see a little bit of stitching. They did do triple stitching through your impact zones. So starting with the waist all the way down the thigh, you have a triple reinforced seam and then just a higher yoke up at the top. So you can see there's not a connection zip or anything because it's not designed to be paired with a specific jacket, but with the waist adjusters and then the higher yoke at the back, you can get into more of a tuck position and still have full coverage there. McHugh, just face my direction for a second. I just want to point this out. You know, we're talking about the pops are reflective. We're talking about the minimalist logos. You are getting these little REAX logos on the cargo pockets. And McHugh, go ahead and face forward. Other than that, there's not a lot of branding on this. So if you're somebody that's just looking for a classic pair of black riding pants, you're not looking for a lot of logos, you want some functionality. I like the stretch, I like the comfort. This is a great everyday pair of riding pants for commuting back and forth to the office or taking, you know, a weekend ride out on your favorite country road. But it's also very simple. And like I said, my only real nitpick here is maybe a revision to the auto locking zippers in the future. It is also just a lovely option for like warm weather riding. So there's no waterproof protection baked in here. I think a lot of times people, you know, want to throw the kitchen sink at a pair of riding pants. I like the fact that this is just a fair weather pair of pants that you can throw on when you're taking your bike back and forth to the office, or like I said, out for a weekend ride. Now there's a lot of folks out there that are utilizing REAX gear, and if you want to hear more about what they have to say, you can click the info button on your desktop or mobile device. You can read other rider reviews and you can get other riders' opinions. Now, if you're still not sure as to which pair of riding pants is right for you and your riding style, you can always reach out to one of our customer service reps and they can walk you through all of the different options available to make sure that you get the right riding gear to match with your riding style as well as your budget. I want to thank you for joining us today for this look at the REAX Logan Air Pants. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.